This Irish rock band has won more Grammy Awards than any other act. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're taking a look at the history of U2. This iconic rock band formed in Dublin, Ireland in 1976, consisting of Paul Hewson or Bono on vocals, David Evans or The Edge on guitar, Adam Clayton on bass, and Larry Mullen Jr. on drums. U2 began performing as a foursome in 1978. They were able to record their first demo tape after winning an Irish talent show, and this led to their first EP, 3. In 1980, they signed to Island Records and came out with their debut, Boy. The rock record tackled the themes of teen issues and angst, and it received mostly positive reviews. It also featured the single, I Will Follow. The group's sophomore effort was 1981's October. The album mainly centered on spiritual themes and received mixed reviews. Up next was 1983's War. This was a politically charged record and also U2's first commercial success. It contained the hits New Year's Day and Sunday Bloody Sunday, which became one of their signature songs. Next came the live album Under a Blood Red Sky and the accompanying concert video U2 Live at Red Rocks Under a Blood Red Sky. This release developed U2's reputation as a solid live band. 1984's The Unforgettable Fire took the band in a different musical direction with its ambient and abstract style. It also gave U2 their biggest hit thus far, Pride in the Name of Love. The next year, U2 had their live breakthrough playing the Live Aid charity event in London. Bono showed how well he could connect with an audience during an expanded performance of the song Bad. (1987's The Joshua Tree was a critically acclaimed record. Filled with socio-political lyrics that especially spotlighted U2's feelings towards the US. The chart-topping effort won the band their first Grammy Awards and turned them into full-fledged superstars. It also became one of the best-selling albums in history, and its biggest hits were Where the Streets Have No Name, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, and With or Without You. With or without you. Up next was the 1988 album and companion documentary Rattle and Hum, which featured new songs, live tracks, and covers. 3 years later, U2 dropped the darker-sounding Achtung Baby. The Grammy-winning disc integrated industrial and alternative rock influences into their music and generated singles such as The Fly, One, and Mysterious Ways. Achtung Baby was supported with the multimedia-infused Zoo TV tour. It was followed by the 1993 record Zooropa, which was filled with themes related to technology and information overload. Incorporating dance and electronic sounds, the Grammy-winning effort yielded singles such as Numb and Lemon. 1997's Pop continued with the band's musical experimentation. The album featured the use of samples and drum machines, and this led to more techno and dance-inspired tracks. The #1 album contained the songs Staring at the Sun and Discotheque, which was their first top 10 Billboard single. Then U2 came out with their 10th studio effort, 2000's All That You Can't Leave Behind. The #1 album won multiple Grammys and produced successful singles like Elevation and Beautiful Day.
It's a beautiful day.
2004's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb was a critical and commercial success. That #1 record presented a more traditional rock sound and won even more Grammy Awards than the band's last effort. Its singles included the international hit Vertigo and the live staple City of Blinding Lights, which was performed during President Barack Obama's inaugural celebration. In 2008, a concert film called U2 3D came out, and it featured footage from the Vertigo tour. No Line on the Horizon dropped the next year and hit #1 on Billboard. However, the disc did not sell as well as their previous records and lacked a hit single. It was accompanied by a companion film called Linear. That same year, U2 embarked on the U2 360 tour, and that went on to become the most successful concert tour of all time. In 2011, members of U2 contributed music to Broadway's most expensive musical, Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark. Though they are one of the best-selling acts of all time, this iconic band has also collaborated with many individuals to support social and humanitarian causes. U2 has been influenced by many, and in turn has gone on to influence others, as well as the history of rock and roll.